Howdy, friends. Another parable coming at you. In one of my Bibles, this is called The Friend at Midnight. It comes from Luke 11, and it goes like this. And Jesus said to them, "Suppose one of you has a friend, and you go to him at midnight and say to him, 'Friend, lend me 3 loaves of bread, for a friend of mine has arrived, and I have nothing to set before him.' And he answers from within, 'Do not bother me. The door has already been locked, and my children are with me in bed. I cannot get up and give you anything.' I tell you, even though he will not give up and give anything because he is his friend, at least because of his persistence, he will get up and give you whatever he needs. So I say to you, ask and it will be given to you. Search and you will find it. Knock and the door will be opened for you. For everyone who asks receives, and everyone who searches finds. For everyone who knocks, the door will be opened." You can just imagine yourself, right? Running over to your neighbor's house at midnight, pounding on the door and saying, "I need to get some bread. I got a buddy coming to town." Right? The story's a little bit bizarre. Someone would not travel, obviously, in the middle of the night to someplace because travel, especially back then, would not have been safe to do something like this. And at the same time, that's not really the point. The point is, what happens when someone does this? Are you persistent? Are you doing this? So Jesus kind of frames this out as you come into your time of need, whatever that may be for you. Maybe it's sickness, loneliness, a struggle, a broken relationship, whatever it is. This time of need happens. Call it midnight, an unexpected time when you wouldn't do it. And you say to your friends, "I need help. I can't do this alone. I need help." And you'll have friends who will immediately drop everything and say, what can I do? Let's do this. And you'll have friends who will come up with excuses. Jesus isn't talking about the friends as good friends or bad friends. He's saying, if you call out and say, "I need help," or "I need something," regardless, be persistent. There are people who you'll ask once and they'll say no. You ask twice, they'll say no, and the third time they'll say yes. Sometimes it's because they don't really want to do it, but sometimes it's because maybe you've asked before and you weren't serious, or they're not ready. There's all sorts of reasons for all this. But Jesus keeps saying, more in a cosmic sense, if you will, if you ask in prayer, if you ask for your needs, not your wants, your needs, that they will be answered. He doesn't say that the friend will dress up nicely and open the door and give you a gift basket. He just says the friend will come to the door, right? We have this idea sometimes that if we ask God for what we need, that somehow it will be given to us. And it's not about needs, wants, it's about needs, pardon me. This idea that if you ask, it will happen. You just may not get what you expect in the form you expect. But this line that he ends with is, "So I say to you, ask and it will be given to you. Search and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened for you. For everyone who asks receives, and everyone who searches finds. And for everyone who knocks, the door will be opened." You can't find yourself prepared for an event. And when it comes and find out you're not prepared to weather it alone. You've got to knock. You've got to ask. You have to be willing to open yourself, find some humility, and say, "Somebody help me." My encouragement for you today, as you're thinking about how you are prepared, is also recognizing when you need to knock, when you need to ask, and find a way to open yourself up to others and to God, to recognize that you can't always do everything on your own. Be well. We'll talk to you soon.